Another fun way to get into a character's space or to figure out how your characters would behave, this is a fun thing I like to do, that amazing TV show, Squid Games. Imagine your cast of characters are suddenly contestants on the game. How would they act in the first game? Would they push someone? Would they have people hide behind them? Would they try to pick someone up if they fell down? How would they react to the scenario? In other words, change the environment. In my book, The City is Such a Character and Environment, if I want to see how, say, Angela's going to react to a situation, I'm going to take her out of that environment and put her somewhere else. If I'm like, yeah, that doesn't feel like how Angela would react, I just answered it. If Angela's the kind of person who is very sacrificial, maybe in the first game someone fell down and the time was running out, maybe she'd turn back and help save them. That sounds like Angela. Or maybe she tries to tell them, hey guys, I've played these games before, kind of thing. That sounds like Angela, yeah, okay. What's out of character for her is if she pushes someone down so she can make it over the finish line. Now I know. Not just Angie, what if we add a few more people? Spoilers. What if we had Paris and Giovanni and Marcel playing in those games? How would they act? Maybe Giovanni's forming alliances during the downtimes, during mealtimes. Maybe Marcel is secretly in the washroom talking to people, forming little gangs. Maybe Paris is listening, eavesdropping between the different groups, relaying information back to whoever would protect her. Those sound like my characters. Okay. Now I figured out how they would act in those external environments. Let's bring them back into the novel. Giovanni would openly make alliances. Okay, in Ciel City, he's in the mayor's office. He's in restaurants, very public figure. He doesn't care. Marcel is more sneaky. Marcel would be backroom dealings. He'd be, hushed whispers on the phone in the back of his car kind of guy, which we see. And then we have Paris, who's, as described, hopping between all the different ones for her own self-benefit. And she's allowed to do that because in the world of Ciel that's created for her. So yeah, take your characters and think of other characters that inspired your character and put your character in a different environment. Whether Squid Games, Gotham, if outer space, like any medium, any environment, or any world that's different than your own. How would that character act? And then apply it to your own world. I hope that helps.